Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Tower Dominion, my new obsession. And I wanted to make a video on this game because if I'm the only one addicted, I have a problem. But if I can get all of you guys addicted, then it's not just my problem anymore, it's everyone's problem. And if everybody has a problem, then it's not a problem really, is it? So this is a tower defense game and I'm not normally one for tower defense games. I don't really get too addicted to them. However, this is completely different and I highly recommend you guys check this out. It's like £15 on Steam, which is a pretty big bargain for what you get access to and the amount of replayability that this game actually has. So starting off with some of the unique things that this game has, you actually have access to 3 different factions. The Iron Dragoons on the far left are very much more about their HQ building, buffing it up, making it very, very deadly, scary, and they also have some basically just really good buildings. They're like kind of like the most noob-friendly faction. Then also have the Alliance over here. These guys and gals basically have commanders that go out with your troops, which is a kind of an interesting strategy to filter in with. Not only that, they also gain some really good bonuses to improving blueprints and getting access to more units and reinforcements, etc., which is always useful. And then finally you also have this is like a techie faction. I haven't played them too much, even though I've got a handful of them actually unlocked, and I think they're quite weak early, but if you can get going with them, they are just deadly on the battlefield. So today we're going to try out the difficulty level 3. I've failed this about 4 or 5 times so far. I'm still trying my best to figure things out and just get stuff down, but yeah, it's a bit scary. You also have a handful of different commanders that all do different stuff. I really like this girl right here. She does some really nice stuff with this Xeno program. You can upgrade it and do, yeah, just incredible damage. However, I think we're going to rock with the tank boy and try and get the tanks out as early as possible. So threat reveal is 2 rounds early, which is nice because it means we can see what's coming and build stuff to counter it basically. And then we also get a discounted armored staging ground as well, which is very, very nice. Okay, cool. So here we are on the map. So this is our HQ building right here. You can also see that we can stick down buildings as well on the map as well, which is, or sorry, you can stick down tiles on the map to build it out. And you get this, I think, every 3 rounds, every 4 rounds maybe. You basically add an extra tile to the map and it can be different. And that's really interesting because at the moment, you can see we have 3 paths to our HQ. We have this one, and then this one over here. However, we can actually combine them. If we get enough good tiles, I can basically stick this down and I could connect up this entire path, closing off this entire section and only having to worry about one individual place, which is really an interesting way of doing it. We can also obviously build certain defenses and certain bits of terrain and stuff. So all of that taken into account is a big thing. Not only that, we also, sorry, I'll stick this down here probably. And then not only that, you also obviously upgrade your buildings as well. You can stick down buildings that do different stuff. The blue is what their range is and what they can shoot. If you stick them higher, they can shoot further, etc. And then like different buildings have different stuff. Like the bunker is more of a straight building, whereas the Marion Door right here is a global building right there. We also, as the red faction, get access to this building, which we're going to stick down. It's going to give us some good bonuses as we progress on in the game. So I think first things first, we probably want to grab up the extra recon production, which is nice, and then also grab the turrets. So this is gonna give us some like early game protection and we don't have to worry. Then I'm gonna probably down some Marion Doors, just maybe like one like here and then like one like here, and then we're basically covered. So these guys will be enough to deal with the enemy. You can also see our tank commander coming out slowly but surely. So that's also another thing we want to try and do is close up these lanes so that the tank commander just goes down a lane and shoots everybody. It's really deadly. So the less lanes we have, the better. The less battlefronts we have. We've got one of the best doctrines early on right here. This is control, and it gives us just extra 20 supply every turn. That's huge. That's really big. We're gonna want to probably upgrade these guys, but I think we're gonna go with the rate of fire. So we're gonna be a little bit risky this time. We're gonna not do any buildings. You can see we do take some damage, which does also suck as well, taking damage. Because if you take damage, you also don't get the supplies for killing stuff as well, which obviously is horrible. Upgrade to Marion Door cheapness is nice. I think I'd rather supply. We get another puzzle piece right here, which we can only stick down here. Yeah, okay, this is big actually, right? Because I can stick this down here because this is a little bit scary. Let's stick this down here. Yeah, let's do this. And then what I want to do is then connect up this piece with like, if we get one of those, that'd be really big. I'm now going to stick down. We're going to hold off on that for now. And I think I'm just going to grab the 2 damage improvements for these. So it gives them more range and more dudes. No, not less dudes on it, but some good damage. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. We gain upgrade costs for this wave are cheaper. Werewolves are really good as well, and that's a good building to stick down. Cover like our entire position. We really need to stick this out as long as we get a good piece to increase that. That covers like everything. This covers pretty much everything. That's a bit of a dead weight right now. So let's maybe stick this out here. That's going to give us some really good protection. And then let's grab the long rifles on this one. So it gives an extra dude there shooting. Probably needed more over here. But the tank's going out that side, which is fine with me. Another werewolf position. And while you only have one Darandor, you gain 10% damage, or we gain werewolf efficiency. We don't actually have any Darandors right now. And I'd also like a scout hideout. Yes, perfect. Oh my god, that's huge. That is huge. So you can see now all of a sudden our battlefronts are now down to 2 rather than 3. So the enemies are only going to be spawning here and here now. That is so big they get early. We're going to keep this recon down. I think we still need damage though, because this side is still really so close to us. We also got a threat reveal so we can see what's coming next. So we've got shielded enemies, and then we also have air units as well. Okay, so we're going to have to obviously prep for that, which is fine, I think. Getting this upgraded as well would be nice. But yeah, this is what's so scary because they're just so close to our base. The next building has to go here to expand this out. Has to. There's nothing else we can do. Because yeah, now it's rank 5. Oh yeah, we're in like a... Oh no, we get a Puma down, right? Can we afford it? We can't afford it yet. Yeah, this is actually really scary. I think we're going to have to upgrade this with an extra guy. Because, yeah, if there's flying units spawn here, we're in a lot of trouble. No, we're fine. Okay, cool. We managed to survive. Okay, good. Oh, big supply, and we can get 1. Did we get the Darandor efficiency? We didn't. No. Okay, that's fine. But the extra supply down is always nice. That'll allow us to get a Puma, and we can now expand this out. Perfect. We also now get access to this building right here. So these are neutral buildings, and they spawn as you expand out the map. I'm in a really good position right now. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, so these spawn, and we're getting 300 by placing something down here. We'll get 300 supply. That's nice. That's really good to have. So we can stick this down. This is a recon tower, and doesn't cost us anything. Now we got 700. Now we can stick down a Darandor here, and this will just like shred everything along this path, which should be not a bad plan of action. I mean, that's like the same. Is there any other good positions? This is also basically the same and covers more places. So we'll stick that down there. We also then have enough to improve. Oh, we could increase the range. If I stuck it here, we could have increased the range. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Could reduce our HQ. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. Okay, cool. We're going to leave that for now. You're fully upgraded. You could increase range, but that's fine. Yeah, no other upgrades for now. Reload rate wouldn't be bad, but I also like the extra range. It doesn't actually need range though, because it can hit everything already. I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm going to save our money. The Darandor should be big at cutting down a lot of the enemy lines. Yeah, cool. We're looking pretty good right now. I'm happy with what we've got set up. Any good bastion positions? I mean, this would be a good bastion position because it would shoot this way and this way. This would be the best one, actually. Yeah, this would be a great bastion position. So maybe we grab another Darandor and we go from there. Speaking of which, I do definitely want to upgrade this with the extra... It's so much extra damage, but our HQ is so vulnerable. I think I'd rather probably upgrade this right now. So let's get the extra damage. We'll increase spending our tech resource, which is this resource right here. This is a resource that we only have 10 of. But upgrading it is just going to give it 100% more damage and fire rate. Seems basically like a no-brainer. Then I'm going to stick this down here. Oh yeah, so every building we stick down here gives us 300. Oh, that's huge. I did not realize that. So yeah, we'll stick down our special building. Cheaper werewolves are also good. Building adjacent to 4 other buildings, gain more damage is kind of whatever. Okay, so the reason, and I mean, we could actually literally get down to like 1 position as well, which would be crazy. So this is just like a 4-way done. I'm going to reroll this for a better position. Yeah, I mean, we might actually be able to connect up everything here, which would just be insane. And the tanks just go down that one route and get like a bastion here. Or it'd be crazy good, crazy good. But yeah, the reason why I got this down is because I want to start upgrading it because it's really powerful once you get down it. So we're going to increase all of our damage and we're going to save up to basically make all our buildings 15% cheaper. Then we're going to grab the armored tank ground because I think we're pretty safe right now. There's not too much coming in. The air units are a little bit of a pain. It's not that bad. We'll grab the cheaper werewolves as well. Yeah, we'll grab the cheaper werewolves. Why not? Okay, so now the threat is coming in. So now they're going to spawn in. So now we're going to get the flying units and the other ones, which are a little bit scary. We have to expand out this way now. There's literally nothing else we can do. Right, yeah, we have to put that there. So yeah, basically all the shielded units are going to be coming from here. However, damage against air units right there is very nice. Can we get the cheaper buildings? We can. Then we're broke, which I don't think we want to do. So yeah, I'll probably just unlock that to give us more damage against all buildings, getting damage against air units now. This isn't like the best unit in the world. It's an advanced one though, which will be nice. Yeah, obviously them having the elites coming down is good. The tanks going that way. I thought they were coming down, or was it just a threat reveal? I feel like we're not actually that bad. All buildings gain damage per building. That seems incredible, no? The percentage is wrong. I think I just want money now. Yeah, I think I just want money. Yeah, wave 10. I thought these guys were supposed to be spawning, but I didn't see them, didn't notice them. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have to do that, right? Okay, that's insane. So now we only have one battlefront and there's only 2 places that they can spawn. So this is basically a bit useless now, right? Yeah, that's basically a bit useless. We're gonna take the cheaper buildings, and we could also grab, upon commander's demise, troops gain more damage to the end of the wave. That's better, I think. Cool, because we're going to be getting the tanks out soon. So they still do run down this way, actually. But yeah, they only spawn here. So if I can expand the map out from here, this is basically where all my defenses want to be. Do we have a position here to put down a bastion? Not really. Okay, that's fine for now. I think, yeah, Pumas are good for anti-air. I think it's worth grabbing that. I mean, I think we're just saving for this now. I have nothing to upgrade there. This could get upgraded. Yeah, I think we're fine now for HP, and I definitely want to less range. I want the range on it, though. Yeah, okay, now we're just saving. As I said, there's no shielded units. The fast units are a bit scary, but once we get the Puma down, it'll be fine. That'll really deal damage. Rate of fire, just more scout. But we can stick down another scout building at the end of the world. Yeah, we can expand this out. So this is adjacent buildings gain detection and range. Bad, like something like that would be good. I definitely want to get one of these down, though. Oh yeah, keep in mind as well, we can stick this down and just get 300 resources down as well from being adjacent to it. That's such a good building, holy. I mean, detection is nice, but not something we need. So what do we do? I just maybe grab this Puma? Probably like this. Yeah, grab that Puma. It's going to help with some of the weaker units. And then from now on, I'm not going to be doing it. So basically, it just also helps with some of the fast units, because you can see they're pretty fast coming in. Okay, now we save. Now we save. It's going to be big. Each building adjacent to at least one other building gains fire rate. Yeah, I mean, it's most of my stuff. Seems good enough for me. We send the next wave. Okay, so now the shields are spawning, which is a little bit scary. Yeah, the shields are spawning, but we're dealing with them nice. We're getting some good money. Okay, we're basically just saving for a tank now. On reroll, gain extra supplies, not bad. While you have only 1 merit, we have plenty. However, the ammo depot is nice. That gives some really good bonuses. We'll just grab that. Yeah, we'll just grab the reroll. Not that we want it. As anyway, I mean, speaking of, I'm probably going to reroll that, because then we can do that. And then we can maybe close this off as well. So next wave coming in. Yeah, there's going to be wave 20s. We're going to have some really scary flyers. And these guys are very scary as well. Okay. Is there any upgrades I want to do? Again, we want to be kind of cheap because of a fast unit. Maybe, yeah, I think we probably grab the anti-air there. Not that it's going to be that useful now. And again, I think this wave should provide us with enough money now. Ooh, we're getting close. Okay, we still have to wait a little bit until we get the tank done, but it's fine. Commander gains detection, HP gains for each building place. Probably gonna grab another Darandul down. I mean, nice, we can finally get this bad boy down. Beautiful stuff. Doesn't really matter where we put it, but we could give something else damage by sticking it close to something, right? If I stick it here, that mortar should get some extra bonuses. Cool. So now, after a set amount of time, tanks will start spawning. So that's our commander. And then look at that. The boys are being sent. There you go. Another tank. Okay, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. So what are the upgrades to this bad boy? This is cool. Again, we still need to be careful because then flying units can ruin our day if we're not careful. We'll get some more of this. And yeah, we'll just expand this out. Seems good enough to me. And then that'd be a really good bastion position. These bastions do so much damage as well. They really do. They really, really do. But again, I feel like I'm more worried. Maybe we get one over here, actually. I'm a bit more worried about this. Either way, so we can get a short range anti-swarm or just increase the HP of our tanks. Weapons and all range, increase HP. 2 weapons, all vehicles. Okay. I think because we've got I think we'll do that for sure. Place the weapon with a stronger anti-air. I think that's what we're going to have to really focus in on is anti-air, because I think that's what's going to kill us. I also don't mind having like some more Pumas around our base, you know. This is so high up as well, so this would be a great position for like a Darandul or something, you know. Like that seems pretty good. That is a lot of range. Okay, I think I'm actually going to come over here and give these guys better fire rate just to help out anything that comes in over here. Luckily, the shields aren't too scary. That guy's got he's got an anti-air weapon, but he's not really doing much. Okay, so I think maybe we need to get like an anti-air weapon over on this side. Yeah, that side's a little bit scary. As long as we survive till the tanks can come out, that's all that matters. Cheaper Pumas is nice. I want the ammo depot though. The ammo depot enhances adjacent buildings really nicely. So we get a nice little like setup like here and just like enhance everything. Can we get like here? That would be probably our best position, right, for it. Yeah, let's stick it there. Then you can give some really good extra damage to it. You can increase the bonus to surrounding buildings. I assume that bonus applies to the tank. Otherwise, it's actually not that good. Mine launcher is never a bad idea as well. And then this is adjacent. Ooh, that doesn't. Adjacent buildings gain range as well. That's actually not that crazy. I kind of maybe wasted this because I don't think this will apply to the tank. But hey, well, let's just see. What's the worst thing that can happen? This having extra range is always nice though. Means we can then reduce the range and then it gets way more damage. Yeah, let's run with that. Okay, again, from now on, we just focus on anti-air. And I think because they're spawning over here, We want to basically just have loads. Look at our tanks roll, man. It's so cool. Yeah, some extra supply in Arendelle is never a bad thing. And we can just increase this out a little bit as well. Recon production is not bad. We don't have enough recon supply for now. That wouldn't be bad either. But yeah, I think we want to probably get some pumas down like here. Yeah, like a puma down here. And then we just literally pure... yeah, there's no way anywhere near that. And then that'll basically help deal with any of the things that spawn here and then fly across, right? Yeah, so you can see that's dealing with that. And that's going to be really important. Yeah, it's going to be really important when we get to the more elite flying units. So yeah, they're spawning in this round now. So we've got the addition. Again, I don't mind just literally, yeah, this has been such an insane setup right now. A bastion like here would be go hard, especially if we could slow. I'm going to stick a bastion here. Reload rate double if it's high 0. Is it high 0? I think it is, right? Yeah, that is, no, it's +1. Yeah, sorry. Damage per height level is decent enough, though. I think I just leave that for now. And I definitely want to grab the anti-air weaponry there. Yeah, you can see the stuff coming in now. Lots of shielded units. Okay, how are we faring? Yeah, the tanks are coming out. Tanks, I want a tank on the right-hand side, though, please. Got my commander there as well. Yeah, good enough. The problem is these tanks, if I don't go down the right lane, are a real problem. I wish you could set like a rally point or something. We will grab, yeah, the extra ammo depot as well is never a bad plan of action. We could just expand this out a little bit. Yeah, I mean, let's just expand this route out. We're not really doing much. I guess we could set like a mortar here. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world of it. Well, yeah, this is slowed as well. So we do want like a recon tower here as well. That's just going to slow enemies every 3 seconds, which isn't great, but it also just slows them up, which is, again, not bad overall. I think what we want to do now is, yeah, increase one short-range anti-swarm weapon. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, actually. God, these are so expensive down this route. Yeah, I think just giving them more weapons is fine with me. Oh, look at that as well. This ammo depot is setting down mines as well, which is kind of cool. Yeah, you can see the slow is big because it's just disrupting how many of them get in, which gives our units time to deal with the enemy as well. Yeah, big, nice. I feel pretty confident about this one. The fact that we've managed to push them back so far is great. We can get like maybe more mortars down. I will grab the fire rate on these guys. And then maybe we just like set up some more mortars here and stuff. Like, all seems really good. Really good. Yeah, I'm going to stick down a Darendelle here as well. So I'm really nervous actually about our HP just getting one shot. And I think I also want to save up for this as well. So yeah, let's just stick that down. It's not really going to do much because I haven't upgraded it much. I also could have stuck it down here as well for a little bit more production. I'm just very scared of like us leaking one round and our HQ just gets one shot because it doesn't have a lot of HP. I've been kind of a bit risky with it. However, these mine launchers are actually really nice as well. Extra Puma, while you only have one Darendelle, all buildings getting more damage. We don't, so we'll grab that, I guess. Expand things out again. Push this out a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Just giving more enemies spawning here is not a bad idea. We can stick down as just a cheap building here to get that. The mortar could also come down like here to hit that line immediately. I think we probably, what was I going to look for early on? Oh yeah, let's grab this now. So now we're spawning a tank. It's only one tank that it spawns, so it's not that effective. It's just an additional tank, right? That comes in and just helps protect these lines. Yeah, I like it. It's enough. I'm going to probably continue to invest on more Pumas though as well, just because I'm so nervous about that anti-air coming in. Platforms aren't bad. I just want more money though. We're not making tons. So yeah, I think we're going to do that. Just going to get another Puma down here. This is just going to cover us any air that comes in. Luckily them being slown is nice, but yeah, because again, our guns might just focus something else down and then that's never really a good idea. Also, probably defending this left-hand side a little bit as well. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. The tanks are pushing up though. Beautiful stuff. Darendelle would be good. Threat reveal one wave early is never a bad idea. Yeah, let's grab these now and let's start improving that. So what are we getting for our final wave? Oh, almost. So, okay, that's where things get a bit bad because we don't have a lot of camouflage. However, we have this building, right? Which gives us camouflage. Yeah, let's close off this now. So it's just less waves for them to spawn in. Okay. So yeah, we really need this now then. So, because camouflage units are going to be coming in and we're going to need to deal with them, of course. Does this matter where? Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same. Let's stick this here. Yeah, extra range for adjacency, damage and explosion size. Targets or, yeah, let's grab that. So that will help a lot with detection for sure. See the damage coming in here. Oh, it's a bit scary. It's a lot of flying units. It's a lot of flying units. Oh my God. Okay. We definitely grab that anti-air weapon. Okay, that was really scary. The fact we need to expand this path out a little bit, I think, giving us a bit more time. Oh, a tactical fortress sounds cool. Holy crap. If we can stick that down, which I don't think we can. Anywhere we're going to be able to stick this down? Like here, maybe, if we have enough platforms? I mean, it looks awesome. We just don't really have anywhere to stick it. It just doesn't really fit anywhere. You can like make it with platforms. We have so much money as well. So I think, again, I could probably stick it here. If I get rid of this, I could sell it. And how many platforms do we have? We only have 2. Sell that. I think we can, right? So if we platform. No, I need one more platform to stick it there. Okay, that's going to be the plan. For now, though, it's fine. And again, I'm still so scared about this stuff. I guess just another Puma maybe. Another like Puma out here maybe, just to help cover. And again, we'll just go full that. And then this as well, I guess can upgrade. +1 range. Yeah, we'll just go +1 range. We'll go, this is less range, but it's fine. Yeah, that actually still hits everything. And then we'll give them that big cannon as well. Okay, cool. Hopefully extra Puma just helps out a little bit. I wish they'd target the goddamn range. I guess as long as they stop them from coming in, the range units do get targeted. The tank's still pushing out as well, which is good. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna stick this out because again, if the spawners, if anyone spawns here, they come straight into his gun position, and it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. We'll stick down. Yeah, detection is gonna be a real issue, I think, like a real issue for me. I don't really have much in the way of detection because these guys are all switched to something else. I'm probably gonna just upgrade them now. Yeah, and then we don't have enough of snipers or anything. Can we upgrade? Yeah, it's all tech to do that. Okay, well, our tech production is coming along. This also wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to stick down like here. Do we have like we don't really have a good position for it. We need platforms as well. Yeah, don't let me forget. I need 3 platforms to stick this down because yeah, this is 0. Okay. Oh, okay. We can gain detection on the bastion, which is nice, and then reload speed or just really good guns there. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We could upgrade for more weapons on the tanks. Yeah, we're just gonna fully upgrade the tanks now as well. So they are more than capable. That line just scares me so much. The detection also is pretty scary. So maybe just sticking like Pumas like literally here would be good because then they would just cover that section. Okay, more platforms. Only 1 more. Is that enough though? Yeah, that is enough, right? We can go boom, boom. We can refund this, which I know sucks, but it's fine. And then boom, we can stick down a fucking tactical fortress there. Give it 4 Reaper cannons. Yeah, Reaper cannons and then missile launchers. Hell yeah. Okay, I mean, it's expensive, but it's gonna be worth it. Is any... Oh, this hasn't even been upgraded yet? Oh my god. Yeah, that's fine. I should really look to upgrade the rest of my my werewolves as well. And then you guys are all fully upgraded. Could maybe set up like a Puma position here around this. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, then set up like Pumas here. Let's try and do something along those lines. And then this can also add more mines as well. Because yeah, if I can buff all these guys, is good. How's this look at the tactical fortress go? Yeah, we definitely want to save up for the missiles, I think. Or a lot of soldiers on walls. I mean, both sound pretty good. That's also probably pretty good at dealing with missiles. Let's just grab that for now. We can expand the map out a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, none of these ways are particularly good, but that's fine. That gives adjacent buildings are cheaper to upgrade. Really going to help us out too much. Okay, do we save for the missile racks? I think we do. Yeah, let's do it. There's only a handful of rounds left as well, by the way. So we have to be very careful. Oh my god, we're going to lose here. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay, we need to be like, yeah, we need to be so crazy close. I think it's literally just it's just these Pumas we deal with. Oh, does this stack? HP gains each time you place a building. However, can be pretty useful. And that's only each time, but that still scares me. Now the big upgrades are coming as well. Oh my god, I'm so scared. We even have a tactical fortress if we could put it down. Yeah, stick it out here, because then at least if they spawn here, we can just kill them immediately. Yeah, they've got the big boys now. So I think we go boom, 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 boom. That's upgraded. That's upgraded. Okay, so we have good air, and then we can go increase bonus, and it can increase bonus again, which is nice. And then we get another Puma set up here and go boom, boom, boom. So yeah, now these guys are getting a huge damage boost, and they're basically stopping anything else. I think we just get more men on the walls now and more guns. We have another recon hut as well. I mean, it does more damage against shields, but it's like, what's the point? I guess we just stick it here. Okay, yeah, then things are gonna be crazy. Luckily, this is like my anti-air line. I feel like I've done it. That was a good choice there. Tanks are pumping out. They have a lot of guns. Go, go, go. The commander's doing his thing. Yeah, keep on firing. Okay, it wasn't too bad. I think this is like that's like how we lose. Supply production would be nice, but it's not gonna do good. Yeah, it's not gonna last. But another Puma actually is nice. Okay, let me expand this out a little bit again. I think that's our breaking point right there. Do we have another platform? Do. So I could stick this down here. That would help out. And then we can't afford anything there. Anti-air. Oh, yes, please. Okay, cool. And that's all our money. Let's go. Let's hope for the best. This is what, 2 rounds left. I think our Puma position was great. Like, sorting that out is giving everything else. Because when our Pumas are busy firing at something else is when we struggle. All that thing almost got to us. These tanks need to get down this line as well. Like, them spawning out this side is so scary. There's a lot of mines everywhere, though, as well, which is also good. Okay, cool. So we got the final wave now, I believe. The emitter wouldn't be bad. We could have, like, the emitter fire down this line. It's not as crazy as I was like, though. No upgrades there. Okay, so I feel like the only way we lose is if they get through here, you know? We could upgrade this to do more range per battlefront, but it doesn't really help us out. To be fair, though, extra range is never a bad because it would push this entire thing out. Okay. What is there anything else I'd like have to do? As I said, I think it's literally this position here. Like, as long as this position does not fall, we are fine. We are absolutely fine. We have a mortar as well. Why not? A little mortar. One of these is not bad as well. Yeah, let's go. Okay, here we go. I believe this is the final wave. As I said, as long as that left-hand side doesn't fall, the tanks are spawning out, coming in. We're doing some really good damage. The anti-air missiles, the tactical fortress is doing its work. I think we've finally done it. I've literally tried this mission so many times as well. And yeah, I think we've got enough defense. Closing off that battlefront was huge as early. I can't believe how lucky we got there. And boom, we've done it. Nice. So we've now completed the mission. We've now unlocked level 4, which is really scary, and also endless mode as well. We've unlocked some new doctrines as well. The air command is fun. New commander as well. Ooh, who's the new commander? Let's have a quick look at him. So he's the new red commander. All buildings gain damage per battlefront, and also that's actually a really good one. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys want to see us take on difficulty level 4, then let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. As I said, this game is like so addicting, so download it / buy it at your own cost. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and fish out.